You're listening to KQBH LP Los Angeles, California. As a reminder, KQBH is the community service of the Boyle Heights Arts Conservatory. Broadcasting live from beautiful Boyle Heights in the FM dial at 101.5 FM and also online on www.kqbhla.com. That is right, we have a new website. That is www.kqbhla.com. So, everybody on?
Sí, ahí vamos, casi. Sí, gracias.
Yes.
Hey, bro, estas sillas automáticamente se fue para abajo.
Porque estás pesado, compa.
O sea, como que está en el... No, peso.
So we're running a little bit late, DJ ESA. If you don't mind getting yourself situated. Or Vandal, who wants to go first on the tables?
Dale,
Vandal, right? So while you set yourself up, Vanessa, let me interview Vandal. So let's introduce ourselves, actually. Let's just do that. So who's in the house tonight?
Whoa.
Go ahead. It's you.
Sí,
It's amateur hour here, and we dig it. I'm just joking. We're always setting up, so it's always...
¿Qué me invitan?
No, pero es la misma cada vez que lo hacemos siempre es amateur hour.
Yeah.
No es amateur hour, claro que no.
No, it's no.
Nunca.
We're all professionals here. Everyone here, we are lovers of hip-hop.
Ya estufas. Hoy tenemos a Vandal, DJ ESA.
DJ ESA.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Cómo
and
están?
DJ Survive in the back. We'll be talking to you as well.
Sí, con broche, ¿no?
Tenemos un
Déjame.
colectivo de DJs.
Bastante bien.
Ahí estamos.
Sí, me parece.
So we're a collective of hip-hop lovers and also DJ haters.
We are DJ haters. I am a DJ officially. I'm probably the oldest one here, so I take the title.
You were actually there when hip-hop started, right?
I am the oldest, I think.
You were there when hip-hop started.
I was not there when hip-hop started because I was having a baby. And so No. Dope. So go for it, brother.
Go ahead. So we are here to celebrate 50 years of hip-hop. Now, let's start off with August 11th in 1973, 50 years ago today, to the exact day. Cindy Campbell threw a party in the Bronx to raise money for some school clothing. She booked her brother, Clyde, aka DJ Kool Herc, to DJ the party. DJ Kool Herc performed a looping technique that at the time was new, which is looping two records of the same kind, which is a little bit of sampling, playing the best part of the song, because he noticed people were dancing to only the break beats.
Yeah.
So he played the only part that people were dancing, which was the break. So there was a new thing he discovered at the time.
That's what juggling now? Is that what we call juggling? Right?
The basic way of DJing. But before it was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So again,
oh my God.
Well, yeah, when I first saw my first DJ, I was, oh my God, for sure. And that was like years later. Yeah, for sure.
No, that's true. So again, now here's the thing. They say that this party never really happened. It's a fake story. It's a mythological thing, or it could be historical, actual truth. And there's no way of telling.
O sea, que hay una conspiracy acerca del primer
when hip hop started. This is a fictional date. Can you talk on the mic? Actually, check my check.
Yeah.
No.
My check.
Can you turn on your mic?
Vandal, you heard about this before?
There we go.
Never of the conspiracy theory, but I do partake in conspiracy
that's
theories.
how the Queen in the Bronx started. That's how the beef started, because they were like, nah, we invented, and the Bronx is like, nah, we invented hip-hop. So that's the whole beef is from. So anyways, that's not important. What we're here to celebrate today is the emergence of a new genre. I actually wrote this, guys.
I know, I was like, I was teaching everything. I was like, este vato hizo research, yo no hice nada de research.
I was like, it's no amateur.
I'm going to tell you my story. I'll tell you.
So hip-hop started supposedly 50 years ago, but hip-hop started to us when?
Okay, that's a good question.
That's a better question. Let's start there.
No, bro, I was going to A, B, C, or D. I was like, history test. Nah, but dope. You know what? I've seen the documentary.
I usually skip this part.
I go straight into the scratching. No, for sure. But yeah, go ahead. Banner, you're going to say something?
Actually, can you get yourself a little bit soon? I want people to see you as well. Ahí estás bien.
¿Ahí?
Hey, límpiate la nariz, ¿no? Ahí estamos bien.
Se me nota.
So, when did hip-hop start to you?
¿Para mí?
Sí.
No, mejor yo después, porque yo pienso que yo realmente no comencé con hip hop. Yo comencé con hard house cuando comencé de DJ.
True. But we're here about hip hop. When you first talked about hip hop.
Pero el caso estuvo en que mi cousin Kale, que era un graffiti artist de Los Ángeles.
From K2S?
From K2S,
That's
yeah.
right.
Kyoto C Crew.
That's right.
So, el primo me pasó un cassette de Fushnickens in NWA, I think. But I remember the Fushnickens one. The flow will break you down, Lord. The flow will break you down. Yo, watch. I get so busy on the mic with my ring and flow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so he gave me this cassette, but my dad was really strict, so he wouldn't let me listen to it like on normal. So I would like, I don't know, I think a lot of kids did this with those Walkmans and the headphones, and so I will play it at night, and so that's where hip hop really came into my life. But it was in from my cousin, and I've always looked up to that cousin. Like he's like, you know, one of those cats that I've always felt was a real cat from the start, and from him to give me that, it was like, okay, I gotta listen, right?
So what was it about that grabbed you?
I think it was something. First of all, I was doing something I wasn't supposed to do. First off the bat, like it was already like rebellious, so that was cool. You know what I mean? And then also like it was funky, man. It was nothing that I had ever really like listened to before. Yeah. And so to me it was just fresh, and like I think maybe that's where like the ear for DJing started, because I felt like it was fresh, you know, like there was a feeling about it that made me gravitate towards it. Yep. And
then that feeling is still there when you listen to hip hop?
To some hip hop, yeah, for sure. Not all. I've gotten older, so I communicate. You know, I connect differently with the lyrics now.
We're the old heads now. We don't listen to that new stuff really.
I listen to. I think we do listen to, especially as DJs, right? Yeah. But there's stuff that I'm not necessarily like connected to. But I can still be like, damn, that's dope, right?
Yeah. How about you, Vanessa? When did you first discover hip hop, or should I say, came into contact with hip hop? Or as they say in that movie Brown Sugar, when did you first fall in love with hip hop?
That's what I was waiting for.
Salió.
I'm gonna say one of the correlations I recognized with hip hop was when I heard what is it, Love TKO?
Yeah. Wait, the sample?
The sample.
Oh, okay.
And then I recognized it on Back in the Day, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that was one of the first like correlations that I was like, wait a second. I know that song. I was like, my mom plays that song. And I just remember like I started associating, like recognizing samples, what was with what, and I think that was kind of like one of my early introductions.
And what, apart from sampling, what else drew you to hip hop, or should I say, was just the sampling?
No, I think it was the storytelling aspect of it, like the ability to be able to have fun with wordplay and be able to tell story or an experience.
So you're a rapper, I hear.
Bars.
Oh, so you're an MC.
But yeah, I think that's one of the things I gravitated. And honestly, my ears, like I love instrumentals in general, and that's probably one of the reasons why I'm fascinated by samples.
Yeah.
So I think, I think that's one of the main reasons why I love hip hop. It's rooted. It's very much so
deep rooted in the roots.
Yes.
The roots boy. So let's move it down the line, DJ Vandal.
Yes, sir.
When did you fall in love with hip
hop? My earliest memory of hip hop is rolling in my pop's car. He had a Volkswagen, and he had It Takes Two cassette. And I remember...
Is that Rob Bass?
Yeah.
Rob Bass.
DJ Easy Rock on Rob Bass. And I remember he had an old Alpine, so those you can reverse it off the bat. Like the songs, it'll rewind the track.
Oh, you can hear it?
And it'll stop, and then it'll play at the same track. So I know I would annoy him because I would keep playing that track. Like it didn't matter where we went. It was just like that was on repeat the whole time. That's
cool.
I'm just amazed you had a dad.
Stepfather.
How did that feel? I'm jealous.
Wait a minute. So what do you mean? So you would repeat the song over and over, or
it was
part
just,
of the song?
It was like a loop. I was just looping the whole song.
He's gonna make his own pause tapes.
Yeah. Did you make your own tape where you just loop the same
scratching
song?
With the tape.
Yeah. Mijo, ya no, déjalo por favor. Pon los bookies.
And I remember after that, this will I'm gonna like show my age right now. Is we had those tape decks when the recording Birdie came out.
I was about to say we had those phonographs back in my days.
And we used to break off the little plastic from the the tapes that we would find.
Yeah.
And we would record like Power 106 and K-Day and stuff like that. So we would just loop. We would like record delete, record, and we'll make little mixtapes with me and my cousins.
That's dope. Now, do you still have those tapes?
I wish, man. You know what I'm mad about? And I was thinking about this the other day.
Traffic.
No. My aunt gave me like 3 boxes of 45s because I would go into her house and just play records, and it was like slow and oldies and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know where they went.
No.
Oh.
Dude, and I remember they had like some heat in there, dude. And I
They're
was
in
like,
the black market,
Yeah.
or they're
Yeah.
melted.
They're in a museum somewhere.
I was a kid, so I
Fridays.
probably like just like broke them or, something dumb.
Yeah, you didn't appreciate it.
You had no idea what you're gonna
Dude,
get yourself
I was
into.
like, man, this would have been money right now. But
Now,
I hear you.
everyone collectively here, would you guys say that did you ever imagine hip hop would bring us here tonight?
No.
no.
That's pretty wild.
Here with you?
Yeah. I mean, because everything in your life built to meet me. Guys, you know this, right?
That's the moment. I knew it. Hello, for you. What's up with you? Like, where'd you meet hip hop?
Same thing with, and I share this with every single one of you guys, is and my mom wouldn't let me listen to hip hop.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, "Esa es música de los negros."
He's copying my story,
Yeah.
by the way.
he's not original. He ain't hip hop.
What
So-
was it? What do we call copycat? It was another one.
He's a
Go
biter.
ahead. A biter, yeah.
He's a biter.
So it was same thing. I would listen to music. I wasn't allowed to listen to hip hop, and I would have a Walkman. And la noche I would sit down and listen to the radio, and that's the only way I could sneak in some hip hop. And there was this song that sampled Santana, which we all know the song is Mentirosa. And that was my introduction to hip hop. It was through Mentirosa, produced by Tony G, I believe.
Yep.
So shout out to Tony G, who we could have had here tonight, but we're gonna have here in the future. But yeah, so my way of love was to samples, because it kind of connected me to, hey, I know that song. And every time I hear another song, like, hey, I've heard that song. Pero donde? And how did they do that? And it was just amazing because I didn't have a way out to listen to other music through hip hop. So through hip hop, I got introduced to a lot of genres.
Mentirosa, like the Melomanate
Yes,
song?
check this out,
Yeah,
baby.
so it was produced by Tony?
it was pretty
Yeah.
good, Tony, yeah.
Okay, I was confused for a second. I was like, Tony? Tony?
The Tony?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
dope. That's
so
dope.
it was through that
Oh, yeah.
introduced me to a lot of, and that's why I'm into samples mainly.
Yeah, you are very into samples. You're ESA really into samples as well too.
Mhm.
Sample guy too.
He likes to sample Costco.
Who doesn't?
Oh, no way.
Who doesn't?
That's like the best, dude. You're
That's
just
one
mad
of the
because you don't have
perks
a
of
card,
going.
bro.
Yeah. He's mad because you ain't a member.
He's not a
huh?
member.
Hey, I'm an exclusive. What do you call that? A next level
The
member?
executive.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Did you guys know you
Well, I
don't need
got-
a membership for alcohol there to
What?
purchase alcohol?
This is true. I heard about this.
Yeah, you don't need a membership to purchase
Yeah.
So
alcohol.
how long you been an alcoholic?
So it's changed, huh? The
Hey,
conversation.
that's not what we're talking about.
Nah, but for real, you don't need a card for that?
No, you don't.
So you just walk in and get it?
Yeah. My mom told me she used to work there.
I heard about that.
But I think you need your card now to eat the food outside, right? In the food
Yeah, for the food
court. So
court.
flip.
Freaking COVID, bro. That's what it was. Hey, real quick. Survive, bro. How'd you get into hip hop, real quick?
Yeah.
I want to bring
Let's get him
Survive
in the
into the
mic.
conversation real
Yes.
quick too.
We don't
Just
want to
real
keep him
quick.
in the background.
Survive's in the house, and I think it's also really cool to have you here, brother. I've actually been following him on Instagram, and I just been watching him like do all this scratch stuff. But every time I'm gonna let you know, bro. Every time I see you, I also see how into it you get, and I think that's really dope. So
Thanks, man.
how did
Thank
you get in, how did you get into the game of the hip hop and scratching and all that good stuff?
Well, actually, first I got into like house music, just like you like deep house and stuff. But hip hop was mostly like ever since I was little. I think it was more like Lighter Shade of Brown, NWA.
RIP to what was it?
Yes.
ODB,
OMD.
OMD.
Don't what is it? Don't try to Xerox. DTX. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So yeah, it was mostly to there, and it was weird because I got into it when I was in Mexico. Like when I would go visit my family out there. My brother is like 12 years older than I am, and I guess he forgot his tapes over there, and I was like 5 or 6 when I would go there. So I just listened to
Yoinks.
it over there.
Nice.
So I mean, I didn't get into it here. I got into it over there, and then when I came back over here, I'm like, oh, we just.
Survive was like, ¿qué dice, mami?
¿Qué dijo?
Con malas palabras. Era el tape de NWA, bro.
Yeah.
Now, was it hard to come up on hip hop over there, like to find cassettes?
Yeah, back then
or-
it was like 1990, I think, 1991.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was
So,
really
yeah.
hard. Yeah.
How would you like just ask for it, or you just go around?
Oh no, actually, before I had older brothers and older
Oh,
sister
that
too, so I would just mostly hear it through them or get their stuff. And stuff. So it wasn't too hard for me.
And what was it that drew you into hip hop?
I think just like the whole like lingo, the slang that they could rhyme words together,
Yeah.
and then like the instrumentation, like the music, like the samples and stuff. Just like
Yeah.
you know, like I would hear the actual sample from somewhere else before, and then hear it in a hip hop song. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I know that song.
That's
I know
dope.
where it's from. Man.
Now, was it dope when was it when you first heard Spanish hip hop?
I think it was
Control Machete or
yeah, more, yeah.
Solares.
It was like yeah.
Entiendes, Mendes. Now, how was that feeling when you had Spanish hip hop?
It was pretty interesting because I'm like, wow, this is like I've never heard of this before ever, and then more like I could understand it a little bit more because I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't know how to read and write English, so I was like
Hip hop en
11
tu
or 12.
idioma.
I was like, wow.
Who's a group in Spanish you like?
Currently,
Yeah, anybody that.
but you can't say who people you DJ for
No.
Oh,
because you DJ for a lot of people. Who you DJ for actually? Let the people know who we have in the building. He's like, I hate to brag, but here we go.
Let me go ahead and close my laptop.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. So you guys-
I'll follow.
All right.
Nah, yeah.
Dang, I don't even know. Yeah, I did it for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think right now I could think that's like more like
humble.
Yeah, he's like, I
more
forgot.
technique.
He's like,
More technique was
see
one
big
of
names. That's good, man.
That's dope.
Now,
Yeah.
DJ's falling asleep over here. Sorry.
Tiene
So,
echame la culpa.
Immortal Technique, DJ for Immortal Technique. You're the official DJ for UG. Or what's
Oh
it
yeah,
called?
yeah. Underground hip hop blog.
Underground Hip Hop
Yeah,
Blog.
shout out to Mondo and Vic. What's up?
Hey, shout out, man. Shout out. So, thank you for coming out tonight.
Yeah,
you,
man.
Thank you guys, man. Sorry.
DJ
if you want to drop a
ESA.
set, let me know. We have time. We can squeeze it in. We're gonna do a lot of talking here tonight, and then we get into some music
Bro,
to celebrate hip hop.
That's right.
Go ahead.
100%. No, yeah, I'm just really, it's like a piece of LA right now. What we got going on here. This is like a collection of DJs from LA, and I think that's cool representation today of what
And
hip hop means
active
to
DJs
us, right?
who are still performing.
This
who
is
still,
true.
And Vanessa, we didn't mention you are actually a DJ for Vel the Wonder.
Nice.
Bell 9.
Vel 9, sorry.
Formerly Bell the Wonder.
Oh, sorry. I'm still old school. I'm still old school.
Yeah, it took me a while to adjust and get used to it too.
Do you still mess up every so often?
What was that?
Do you still mess up and call her a different name?
No, I'm already.
She's like, no, I'm not a rookie. And Vandal, you were an official DJ for a lot of people. You were actually in the clubs back in the days.
Yeah.
You were part of a big chunk of hip hop history here in LA, where the bottle service time was around. And you also were very active in the clubs.
Yeah, I was actually playing a lot of clubs back in the early, 2010s or early 2000s, late 2000s.
What do you say? Yeah,
2010s.
what do you say for that?
I still say 2000s, but yeah, I was DJing at clubs and bars back then. A lot
Got
of
it.
hip hop.
Let me get you on the mic. Let me get you in here. Now, if I mind me ask you a question, and we're going to be going to like this verbal, just talking, right?
Verbal assault.
Yeah, verbal assault. Flash round. No. So, what is your favorite era of hip hop?
I think I started listening more in like the golden era, so like the 90s, all of that the whole 90s to 2000s.
Now, if we get nerdy, what's your favorite year of hip hop?
I think it would be
You won't
like
know years? I won't even remember yours.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. This feels like a test today.
94? I say 94. That's when
Because
Wu-Tang and
because you're
everybody
good
came
at
out. Oh,
those kind of things.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd,
I
yeah.
have like a misconception of time, so I'm not.
Yeah, like you asked me. I was 2013.
I'll be like, I was like 11.
So I'll tell you, it's probably like 93, 94 because
Yeah.
Tribe was popping off
That's right.
That's my
around
thing, Tribe.
92, 93,
94.
94.
94.
And that was my favorite group,
Mine
growing
too.
up.
Yeah.
and it still
Wow.
is. So that was probably like the era, like my junior high school transition into high school era.
That's cool that you were in it during the time. I got into Tribe after, like once radio kind of got popular with hip hop.
Yeah.
I got into Tribe after that.
So I got into it. I remember we started like doing graffiti, and then I even at one point, you can't tell right now, but I used to break dance too.
Bro, everybody
So
did. I did too.
in junior high school and high school,
You
we used to
did?
break.
Did you do to me?
I up rock
What is that?
when you just do that thing before you go down.
We just skip-
and I would just stay there and never go down.
you just skip down. You just skip around in circles.
Yeah, just and it exit stage left. That fat fool could dance.
How does he move like that?
How?
You seen those two cats? Oh my God.
You seen those two cats?
No, you
Oh.
talking about those two dancers?
They do the front
and they
flip. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Some Texas boys.
I'm not the only one on my phone all the time.
Just from Texas, yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah, so it was about that time that I feel like that's where I just like peaked and I started listening to music. And I think like most of the people from what I hear in the room, I started DJing hard house
You
in
too?
house. Yeah.
It was because
So-
we were from LA. That's an LA thing.
And that was a thing.
And it's a
hopping.
Chicago or LA thing,
Yeah.
right?
So I started going out to like house parties like when I was 11.
No, wait.
I kid you not, because my
You have no
and
supervision.
I hope my mom doesn't get my sister mad at my sister, but she used to say, "Well, we're going to the movies," and I end up at a rave somewhere in a warehouse in downtown LA.
All right, I'll be
11?
guilty.
Yeah.
11?
I would go to Carnival.
Yeah.
I would go to Arena.
Oh, but I'm
How old
talking
were you?
about before that, because
Oh,
before that,
man.
before it peaked up there, they would break into the warehouses and then throw raves in there and
Mr.
massive,
Bubbles.
like
Wow. You were 11, Mr.
I was like 11
Bubbles.
years old, dude.
Wait a minute. Is that a guy?
Well, that was an event where they
It was
had
like a
foam.
event, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I got you. I was like, wait a minute. Is that a promoter? That rings a bell.
Mr.
So, wait a minute. You were
Bubbles.
11?
I
when
was
you were
11,
doing it?
bro.
And you were how old when you were at the arena and all that?
13, 14.
What the heck? Where are your parents at, guys? What's going on here?
Mine's dead. I don't know
mean-
about your excuses. not just joking. She recently passed away.
Oh.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Oh my God.
Trauma.
Somber.
Trauma dumping.
No, pues yo también estaba en el rey, vato.
You know what it was? It was just being mischief kids.
That's awesome, though. I never got that experience. My dad was so strict on me. I think I did my.
swear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
I
I was
was
at my
a
rave.
swear.
I raved in college, guys. I was
Wow.
the guy watching the little kids going, "What are you guys doing here?"
Looking like a narc.
Yeah. Everybody walk away. He's here.
I'm happy, narc.
And like, who invited it?
Damn. Who brought their dad?
Yeah. Dad is here.
We give them lights.
Yeah.
Who gave him lights?
He's doing it number 8.
But would you say that raving was part of hip hop? Can we merge those two cultures together, or is that a whole different genre?
Well, if you think about it, DJing,
Drum and bass, jungle.
DJing all together. Some of the dope like house DJs, they were actually really dope hip hop DJs. They would just play house most of the time. And then jungle DJs like RAW, bad
Shout out
scratcher.
to R.A.W.
Bad scratcher. I saw him at a competition once. I think it was when Guitar Center was barely coming up. And it was a bunch of hip hop DJs, and he was the only junglist there. And he won the competition. But while he was doing a set, he was playing jungle. And people were kind of like, it was like a hip hop event. And then he started like cutting and doing everything, and he ended up winning the event. And everybody's like,
Nice.
wow, he won a whole like complete system. And he's like, I'm a technique guy. It was for Gemini, I think. And he was like, I'm a techniques guy.
Back in the day, those competitions, those DJ competitions were huge.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember it's kind of like that freestyle thing going on. Like you wanted to be that one guy that on the spotlight, but there was a lot more DJing competition. You know what might be interesting? That might come back. I feel like that. You know how things repeat.
It's active, but it's a subculture of hip hop.
Back
It's
in
kind
the
of
day-
hidden.
You
In
guys
a
seen like
sense.
DJ battles lately?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not-
they're amazing, dude.
They're
No, like I'm talking about like recent. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm like
Red
whoa.
Bull actually hosts ones, but
Yeah.
you know you.
I didn't know about that.
Hey, you have to clench your Red Bull. Get us in next time.
Yeah.
I want to go.
Oh,
to
you
get a
that.
pass?
Yeah,
I get a pass?
And, well, you guys suck. You know what's interesting is the last time I had a real dope event.
I had kids.
I
I had kids.
actually had tested you directly, but
Okay.
then I always put it, guys. Like sometimes I can't hit everybody else individually. Hit me up. I got passes. This is for the last one. Dope event. Nobody hit me up.
Oh man.
Nobody. Maybe I'm just not popular.
Sorry to tell you.
Maybe. Oh shoot. Maybe just people don't like me.
This is how we find out.
This is how I find out.
So I missed it because I had my kids at the time, and then I love my kids, and I'm not saying that's the reason why I didn't go. Just because
love my
no.
kids.
Shout out to Olivia who's listening.
Aw.
So yes, I had my kids, so I couldn't go, and I really wanted to go, but that actually brings up a good question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you balance your adult responsibilities and continue your passion with hip hop?
We're gonna let Esa start.
Yes, let's do that. And without giving tell too much, your background, you actually work with kids.
Yes, I do. So it's pretty challenging at times because sometimes it feels like you don't have a day off because I work Monday through Friday
Yes.
and then I gig on the weekends. So it's kind of difficult, and sometimes you kind of get burned out, and it feels more like a job than doing something. I mean,
DJing.
Yeah, like I mean, I love it, you know, but when you rock parties, there's music you're expected to play that might not be your forte, but you just gotta make the best of it.
Yeah,
I agree about that.
So how about you, DJ Vandal? Without giving out too much information, you're in the medical field. Do you want to share what you have and what degrees? You want to flex on these cats?
Not going too into it, but you're asking me like personal.
If you want to.
No, I'm not trying to flex. But I took a hiatus from doing a lot of the hip hop events, and even from We Dig LA. I ended up leaving the show because I still had to do school and work full time, and it was just too much for me.
Welcome back.
You went back to school?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah,
I remember. That's right.
Yeah.
You were like on, what do you call those when you go to
nerd?
No, but you have like specific like things that you have to complete, right? Like in the quarters or semester system.
Yeah.
In a practice.
Oh, my clinicals.
Clinicals.
Yeah.
That's right. There we go.
So I was doing like my clinical rotation during that time. No, actually, I went to nursing school for another type of license, which is like LVN license, and then I returned so I could get my bachelor's as an RN, and that's where I just said, you know what, it's too much. So
wow, you got the BA. Here's a question that I think will be beneficial to a lot of people, because a lot of people go into that field, right? Before, say you have a young man or young woman in front of you and they're about to head into the field, what's the one advice you would give that person on how to take on this educational pathway? What is it that they should know or do?
It's going to be really tough for you, and just don't give up on yourself, because you just have to focus. Keep that focus, because it's going to get hard. It's not easy. You might feel like you're feeling defeated and everything, but in the long run, it's going to pay off for you. You're going to be so happy at what you accomplished and everything. Just keep forward. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your eye on the prize, and that's it.
Nice.
Rumor has it he joined the medical field because he thought the Filipinos would teach him how to scratch.
Hey,
I still don't know how to. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
I'm not good at cutting. I'm not even gonna lie. I can get away with some stuff, but I'm not good.
So there's no Filipinos in
Yeah.
the
So the nurses didn't know how to do
Although
it?
they're not DJ, because I know they're karaoke.
Actually, I worked with a lot of Filipino folks. And
Hey, is that still frowned upon? Are we being racist right now?
No.
No, I have
We're
a bunch of
I'm
canceled.
just gonna sit quietly.
We're canceled by the end of this show.
Oh, nah.
You're canceled, bro.
I was like, no comment.
There's a lot of
Shout
good.
out to the funky Filipinos out there. Shout out to the homie Jay. I actually ran into him. He's the one that did all my tattoos recently. I talked to him in almost 10 years. Randomly ran into him, went to his studio. So shout out to Jay, the funky Filipino. Yes. So
you know why I say that though? Is because I DJ a lot of like events, and so it's always karaoke. I always have to bring like a projector.
Yes.
Because they always request it.
Actually, you're right, because I did do what is it called when a girl turns 18? Debutante dance.
barely legal?
Oh, you did a debut?
Yeah, I did a debutante.
What was that like?
So I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
A what?
But it's called the debutante.
Debutante.
Yeah.
Isn't that like from the South or something? Like something they do in the South?
I think it's similar culture.
I think,
but definitely Filipinos have this.
They do it
debutante.
too?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But it's like a full-on quinceañera.
Yep.
Like they got
Yeah,
chambelanes. They have the girl comes in with like a really nice dress, and
There's
they do
rituals.
their
They dance.
they do like a 18 candle thing, and then they do an 18
Rose.
something else, roses. Yeah, the
Or
boys
like
give the roses.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy, like their setup. It's really cool though. I shout out to my homie RJ. I used to
Oh, yes. All right,
RJ
Jay.
booked me in with that one. But yeah, everybody had fun, man. And the only thing is, man, they're young, so I was just like overloaded with all the new music. You know, I'm still trying to catch up on stuff.
I got checked once, and they were like, "Why are you playing Frank Sinatra?"
Oh yeah.
It was dinner.
During dinner, you're like, this is the standard. Sorry.
The lady's like, "Why are you playing sad music?" I was beginning.
Now,
Sorry.
Yeah.
let's talk about that. Now that you brought it up, do you now, everyone here collectively, could answer this question, even to just survive? How do you find, how do you feel about the new era of hip hop? And how do you try to connect with it still? How is that a struggle? Especially as active DJs, because you guys still are doing parties. So is it a struggle to keep up with the times?
Yes. Sometimes, yes. Because there's things that I typically wouldn't listen to on my own time. But I'll be in the car and I'll just listen to certain radio stations so that I could get familiar with what people are listening to. And honestly, it really does come through when I DJ gigs, because I typically rock parties.
Yeah.
But if I could, I would be probably stuck in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
Now, how about yourself, Solaris? What's something you actively do or like a practice for you to get into new music?
I think music is still the same. Like a good album is always going to be a good album.
Yeah.
A good song is always going to be a good song. Even if you mix it into something that's new or whatever, there's like something cool about it, right? Like that, just the Fushnikins. I heard that, I was like, wow, this is cool. A new joint, like Moha, for example, brings this trap stuff and all this, and it's like, bro, that's cool. Like, it's different, right? Like, and really what we're seeing is a lot of these people are doing their own thing. Obviously, as a business, if you look at it, you have to go and get these things if you want to be, providing a good service, because people are paying you to hear what they want to hear, right?
Yeah.
So if it's a new joint on the radio, that's what you're gonna play because you're getting paid to do that. But in regards to like what I like, it's very eclectic still for me. I country, a little bit of everything, but just because of the same concept of a good song is a good song.
Yeah.
How about you, Vandal? What's one practice you to do to stay in touch with the new music coming out?
So
I date young girls. Not just joking.
This guy.
He's like, I'm leaving.
How do you turn off his mic?
He's like, I'm leaving.
He's in control of it.
No.
But
so typically, like when I have a gig, I'll ask them like, hey, can you shoot me a playlist of whatever music you listen to? And then they send the playlist, and then I just put it on my Spotify, and then I just let it run.
Whatever recommends.
Yeah,
you?
I'll see what's playing.
That's good practice.
And then I build a list off of that. It's tough because I don't really like most of the music that comes out now. But I mean, I think that's some of us feel that way. But I'll say that there has been a shift. Before it was more about lyrics, and now it's a combination of the lyrics and the beats. But now it's focused more on the producers. I feel like I enjoy more listening to the beats that they're making than actually listening to the lyrics because I can't relate to it.
I usually tune the lyrics out in my mind, and I just like pay attention more to the beat because there's songs that are catchy just by the beat itself.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard that one song, Pound Town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a country singer?
Do you have a clean version of that song? That's the question.
I probably do.
I saw a TikTok of a little girl singing, and I was like, really?
Yes, I saw that. I sent it to my girl.
No. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll catch myself, going, I just want to rock.
Yeah.
Little Uzi Vert, and I'm like, all right, that's cool. So for that party, I played that song, and the kids went off, and then I played that Pink Pantheress, and then they went off. The girls were singing, they were jumping.
The Boys Are Liars.
Yeah, and I
played that at my elementary school because the kids requested it. I DJ'd at my elementary school, but I played the clean edit. It was actually kind of funny because their teacher was junior high. They sent me the unclean edit, and I didn't double check because they sent it to me the day up, and I had been asking them to send me the track. And then they played it, and I was just like, whoops. No, I literally downloaded it on the spot because the kids didn't even practice the routine.
You played a dirty version? It went out?
Yeah, like I just didn't. And I had told them,
amazing.
hey, did they send me? I would assume.
How many bad words does it have?
I don't even know. Like I didn't catch them because to me I was still learning the song, so I had no idea.
How do you know?
And then the kids after the students were coming up to me and they're like, Miss Salazar, why were you playing the song with the bad words? I was like, tell the other teacher. He sent it to me.
Here, take this tape.
Yeah.
That's tough.
But I just assumed the teacher would have thought, like, let me make sure I get the clean edit, like common sense.
It sounds like hip hop to me. Listen to the real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
A purist, here we go.
There you go,
now,
kids.
Do you guys find it, are you guys still looking for that classic sound in new hip hop? I tend to do that a lot.
Like that boom bap sound?
Yeah.
I feel like you can still hear it. It's it's still kind of independent. Like
shout out to Kid Abstract, one of my favorite new rappers that keeps it.
Dope.
If you like Tribe, you will love Kid Abstract.
Yeah, he's dope. I like his
Who
stuff.
produces him?
Yeah.
A bunch of DJs, a bunch of producers. I
good answer.
They're most of them from Sweden, and I don't know their names to be honest.
Yo no conozco.
But the most recent connection click that he did with was Tez One from the.
I love his stuff, man. Like I have a lot of his instrumentals.
I'm a Tez One groupie.
Yeah, I have a lot of his
instrumentals. But I'm also old school hip hop hater. I used to hate I don't listen to that hip hop because they were so popular locally that I wouldn't listen to it just for that reason.
Ooh, I got a good question.
Go.
All right, let's start with Vandal. Tupac or Biggie?
I know the answer to this one, but we're ready to fight on this one.
Biggie.
Yeah.
Dope. Tupac or Biggie?
Biggie all day.
Tupac or Biggie?
I would say Biggie.
DJ
Right.
Vandal.
You say
Biggie instrumental,
Yo,
please.
ain't that a trip? We're all from LA, right? But like, I'm also Biggie. Like,
Yeah.
I was on that vibe. The other stuff was a little too violent for me.
No, not even violent.
I got you.
Okay, I'm gonna be problematic, and I'll
No,
probably say it. Tupac was a whack DJ. I mean, a whack MC.
He was probably a whack DJ.
He
I don't
wasn't
think
a
it
whack
was-
MC.
Aw.
He wasn't a whack MC.
I disagree.
Yeah.
He
I think he was a
wasn't.
dope.
I think it was just two
Name
different
one
styles.
dope lyric.
Yeah, it was two different
Dear
styles.
Mama.
That's about it.
And honestly, Biggie too, like a lot of it too was like the beats, like his beats,
Yeah.
the
That's
songs
true.
were really like they complemented his wordplay really well. So
This is true. He had
the
a good
samples, like the
relationship.
selection, was just like on
I would
point.
put that for first one right there.
Yeah. So you? Oh, that's
He
crazy.
said, "Don't tell me what to do."
No one tell DJ Request what to play.
Bro, I'm the guest. You should be doing this, bro. I don't even work here anymore, bro.
You got to
Hey,
work
you're
it.
still We Dig LA. You're still We Dig LA. You're the we, and We Dig LA till.
Nice.
Still.
Hey, so you think that Tupac with a different producer would have been something different?
Wait, have you tried to mash him up with other stuff? It doesn't sound right.
But he wrote to those.
I think
so
he was
actually-
good at what he did.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
It was a message more than
Yeah.
it was. It was definitely a cultural shift.
I mean, I like his stuff. Like, he's cool to rock parties and stuff.
Only-
He's
I
Only
get
one
around.
song, and that I could mess with, and that's about it.
Which one?
The American Badale. I'm a whole rider. What's that one called?
Ambitions of a Writer.
No, the other one. When he goes,
Oh, that's
Badale,
Gangsta Party.
Gangster Party. That's it. Yeah, Two American Most Wanted. There we go. That's the only one I could mess with.
I like.
Really?
I like All About You.
Oh yeah. That's
Okay,
a,
yeah,
that-
Fresh
that's-
song.
Nah,
That's
Probably
okay,
my
okay.
favorite song is All About You.
Yeah.
I
That's
think
a banger.
I think he came more with the West Coast like funk style
Yeah.
of beat, which everybody would listen to the
G-Funk
G-Funk era. One that was like Dre and them, but I think he had that style, and we were more into like the samples. They were making samples out of like that funk, but we were listening to like oldie samples on the
East
side.
Coast?
Yeah.
Well, they were kind of doing. Well, Biggie stuff was kind of funk and disco boogie.
A lot of
right?
that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But just Biggie was better all around.
Yeah.
He was
And this is
dope.
why I love y'all, everyone here in this room.
He was
We're
dope.
like, that's why you were
Collectively-
invited.
Yeah, this is why you're invited. We handpicked, select everyone in this room
to be
for
Biggie
the
fans.
equal rights, equal hate for Tupac.
Did you like Mace too? Were you a Mace fan?
Actually, there's a rumor that Mace wrote most of Biggie's lyrics.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, I got another one
in,
for you.
in the what's that hypnotic song that he has?
Hypnotize.
Hypnotized.
If you listen to the style that he's rapping, it sounds like Mace.
So I have this other conspiracy that there was actually another rapper with a similar name
I heard that.
Oh, yeah, I seen that.
that he bit
And it
Oh,
sounds
off a song.
It
Yeah.
sounds just like him. Like,
Also, Gorilla Black. Remember him?
Well, yeah, Gorilla Black,
sounded-
but he was a good
Yeah.
lyricist too.
Yeah.
But no, but one of the songs that Biggie dropped, and I can't remember which one it is. The dude had put out a song before, and he got locked up or something like that, or they paid him off to like keep quiet,
I remember
and
that.
they used it.
Yeah.
I think I heard that on TikTok.
Yeah, I think it was on
That's probably
TikTok.
where it was at.
Live on TikTok.
Things that we say now, we hear
That's my
everything.
news
Yeah.
source.
TikTok.
Actually, I was
That's
just
where we
following
get
your flow.
all our knowledge.
That's where we get our knowledge.
Credible knowledge.
Yo,
All
Little
right.
Tay passed away. No, she didn't. Hold up. Let me pull up
Fact check.
TikTok.
Let me bring this up.
I was like, who is that? I didn't know who that was.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was big back in the Vine days, right? Or, I don't
Oh,
know.
Vine days. People make careers off of Vine.
Now-
Is she a little kid?
Yeah, she's like 13 now, I think. At the time, she was 9 when she was popular. Now, I was gonna say something here. Do you feel like sometimes these TikTok videos be like, check out this new thing, check out this new sample, and it's like a burned sample that everyone knows? How do you feel about that?
Oh
Oh,
my
oh.
gosh, that's wild that you bring that up, because I have students that have shown, and I'm talking 5th grade, 4th grade students. They showed me their Spotify playlist, and they were listening to MF Doom. I was like,
Like
what?
crying?
Yeah, I was like, what? I didn't know this. And then I heard it on TikTok, and I was like, what? That's wild.
That's
They
dope.
had, and I like, seriously, they had funk on there too. They had like G-funk on there. They had underground hip hop. Like, I was just like, whoa, how do you guys know about this? And they're like, oh,
Wait a
I
minute.
heard it on TikTok. And I'm like,
Is this your favorite student or is this like in general?
there were two of my like favorites.
Yeah.
They're little traviesos, but I love them. They were my
Little
favorites.
traviesos
Those are the
always
ones I
into
connect
something.
with.
You gravitate towards the music.
Yeah,
sorry.
those are the ones I
That's
connect
so
with.
funny. But that's true. They're tuned in, right?
Yeah, they're tuned in, and it's just interesting to see how young they are, and they can still recognize a good song, like a good artist.
Were you
know?
judging them on what MF Doom song they were listening to?
Dude, they were like their favorite song was Rap Snitches.
I was about to say that. Watch it be Rap Snitches.
Telling them on the business, be on the stage, be their own star witness. Do you see the perfect trailer? Yeah, I'm right here. That's
I was like, all right, just play the instrumentals, okay? It's like, you guys can't play the other ones. So they're like,
Don't be
okay.
like me.
So let's talk about having kids, right?
Ooh.
What's one song that you would recommend to a young child to get them started in the right path of hip hop?
Oh, that's a good question.
10 Commandments. Yeah.
What's the age though?
Yeah.
Let's say at an age where they're still young minds, but they're being shaped, right? Starting middle school. What is that? 10, 11?
11, 12.
That's where your identity crisis kicks in, and you dress like whatever. So, what's one song that you could recommend to a child at 10 years old, little young Vandal, little young Vang Solares, little young ESA, sitting down? What's one song that you could say, hey, check this out?
I'm gonna let somebody go first because I gotta really think about this one.
Am I putting everyone in the spot?
You
I
like
don't have
talking,
kids,
so you
so-
go ahead, go first. I don't have kids, but I work with kids.
This one questions himself. He's like, yeah, this is what I would say on that one.
Yeah, this is exactly what I
This
would
is what
say.
I would
It's
answer.
premeditated already.
Yeah, I like this question. He has his answer written down in his phone.
I already have it low in theory.
In that paper he
actually.
brought.
Yeah.
I
Took a
think
piece
I
of
would
toilet
probably
paper out.
do.
Like this, hold on.
When he started the show, did you see him? He brought a little piece of. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
I think We've Got the Jazz by a Tribe Called Quest would be a good one. Yeah. Because even I remember when I was a kid and I heard that and I was just like,
Got it. How about you? Should I say my answer?
Go ahead.
Scenario by Tribe Called Quest.
Wait, I gotta take Tribe. I gotta think of a new one now.
But that's what it is. That's Tribe actually was the one that hooked me into hip-hop.
same.
Like Vandal mentioned
Same.
earlier. Now, in your set today, did you put Tribe?
I
Because
probably
they're
will.
always last to mention when you say favorite group, like when you say
This
favorite
guy's
producer.
He's a bully.
When you say favorite
you
producer,
have Tribe in your set tonight.
You're not a good DJ if you don't have Tribe in your set.
I feel shamed.
You heard her?
Yeah. She walks out, shame,
No, but
shame.
it will be.
They're all gonna laugh at me.
but the reason why I say that is because we say we love Tribe, but when they say what's your favorite producer, we hardly mention DJ Q-Tip
Mohammed?
or Q-Tip, yeah, or Mohammed. We hardly mention him, but we love Tribe.
Yeah, I love Tribe.
All right, so anyways,
you know what? I like more than Tribe. I've always liked Five.
oh yes,
Five was just my
RIP.
favorite MC, and I like the story. You know, with his diabetes and all
Yeah.
that. I was like, bro, why you drinking that soda? You got diabetes. You guys saw that?
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing, bro? That
Well,
was a trip.
Go
That's
ahead.
like ODB. you
Another
know.
one. Like,
that was
bro,
another
like,
one.
like,
Uh-huh.
I'm on
Oh, I liked him. Like,
Yeah.
So
he was so unique and distinct, and just like you knew who he was as soon as he hit the mic.
now, speaking of hip hop being 50, most of the rappers are in their 60s or 70s, and we're all passing away.
I know.
So I feel like when we Dig LA, when we first started, we were doing tribute shows every other week because people were dying at such a rapid pace. So let's talk about that real quick. What is one practice you do to live healthy now
Wow.
in while still celebrating
Ahorita.
hip hop?
Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's a bad question.
Bro,
now.
I just ate Farmer Boys. Come on, chill. You know what I'm saying?
I've never been. Is it good?
Oh,
I introduced him to a burger right now.
he introduced me to the Parmesan. what
It's
is
like
it?
a Parmesan crusted burger, bro.
You can hear us breathing in the background.
I almost took a nap right now.
We're like big pun.
I feel like I'm on a stool right now, dog. I'm on a stool. Oh man, I'm not gonna knock playing.
You guys
Man.
were big when I got in. You guys were like, I was like, hey.
DJ S, I was like, didn't you guys get here early and set up? We're like, yeah, we ate. We ate.
Dog, no lie. So Ladis came in. He's like, "Hey, scratch session." And I was like, "All right, cool, yeah, get started." And I sat in that chair back there, and I was just like leaning, and I was like, "Yeah, go ahead."
I was talking to him the whole time.
That's hard. That's
Now-
Oh
hard.
my god, I'm crying.
Which brings up a good question. Okay, I asked my question. You guys didn't want to answer it, so I asked another one. Do you now participate in hip hop from a different perspective. Like as you said right now, you like I'll step aside. Do your thing, young man. Do you now find yourself celebrating hip hop from a different perspective?
Well, yeah, I'm not skinny enough to breakdance anymore.
Now you just standing aside.
Now I just stand on the side like
breaking a sweat. Though.
I'm the dude with the rag, you know, like, oh, man, it's hot, bro. It's hot. Yeah, it's hot.
Sorry, there's a feedback there from. Hey man, we said we were gonna talk that much, but here we are.
It's flowing real nice.
So yeah, we're celebrating.
I thought you were about to sell us insurance or something like that. Yeah. How do you feel about diabetes?
Wait. Are you ready?
Tribe Called Quest.
Are you ready for hip hop to be sold to us life insurance? Like you're gonna see DJ, you're gonna see MF, you're gonna see Mos Def, Jacin Blay be like, hey, traveling. Speaking of traveling, get insurance. Are you ready to see? Like my girl God bless her. I was saying, shout out to her. She went to go see the new Ninja Turtle movie, and she was sending me clips of all the hip hop songs that are on it. Mm-hmm. They have Della. They have dope
I heard.
tracks.
That's what I heard. Even in the trailer, I was like, what?
So are you ready for that? To hip hop to be selling you Viagra, selling you heartburn medicine?
That they're in popular commercials.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Are you ready to be sold your life insurance? Join AARP. Like
sure,
Rizzo.
why not?
Yeah, I was already watching baby kids shows with hip hop in it. Remember that guy?
DJ Lance.
DJ Lance. He was
Shout out, man.
What was the name of that?
Yo
Gabba Gabba.
Yo Gabba
That was a dope
Gabba.
show.
I'm actually ready for a spin-off of that. To someone to come up with a new version of that. I'm ready for that.
Who would you choose for DJ Lance?
Oh, I just thought about something.
Go ahead. Who would I choose for DJ Lance? Believe it or not, Adrian Young.
Oh.
Is that a wrong answer?
No. I mean,
he's a quiet guy, but he knows a lot of people.
Oh.
And he could bring people into the studio in. So I say that. How about you?
It's a good question. You?
Me. Oh. The guy that brought up the question.
Sir, wake up.
I don't know. I don't have a list of my
Boys.
answers and stuff. I had a receipt for Farmer Boys.
So someone that's like a DJ that's out and about, like that's, I don't know.
It's tough.
Yeah, it's a tough question.
Because you have to know somebody that knows the music and that's going to be a good personality too.
That's true.
I think Newmark would be a good one.
Ooh. Oh, good.
I love when he does his sets with the toys.
Yeah, that would be good.
So rad.
I could see, and he's on TV now with Method Man and all them.
Yeah, I think I could definitely see him.
We're going to make this a soundbite and make sure he sees it.
Yeah. Fresh.
He should actually do a kids show. You're right.
Yeah, I think he would be great at it.
Are y'all ready, kids? Yeah.
So I just thought about something.
The crazy samples we would use too.
I was thinking about like you're saying about the concept of is it my mic? I don't think so. Right?
It's on.
There's like feedback.
Like a feedback.
Yeah, they're practicing upstairs.
Oh,
they're doing goth night upstairs. So.
I'll be back. I gotta go.
This is my Vandals in his black, all wearing all black with the white makeup.
He's ready.
Be over there.
I'll be DJing here tonight.
I didn't get the memo.
Playing Frio Lento all night.
So what was your question? Go ahead.
No, that what we're seeing maybe is all these people who are now in creative positions, director positions, that grew up with this hip hop that became more successful through time, went into like other fields, but at the heart of it, they've always heard good music in hip hop, and now are in positions to create those shows like this guy, or like you say, we're gonna be sold more. Yeah, that's probably because a lot of these people who are in those positions are possibly, went through the system and now are in these in the positions where they can make decisions and stuff like that, right?
Now, and I think I asked this question earlier, but going off of you, can you work as a CEO of hip hop? Would you find that hard to keep it real, but also be commercial?
What are you talking about, like a record label? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you think you will find it hard to keep it real, but also make money?
I don't think I'd make any money because I would be too honest and be like, I don't like what you're doing.
You're whack.
I'd have a bias.
I would have a hard time.
Yeah, probably struggle.
I think I will be a really good record label owner manager. I think I would.
I honestly think you would, because you have a collective of a lot of
I was already kind of
cats.
doing that, and I wanted to learn how to do it. But one thing I did learn is that a lot of times if you're dealing with hip hop, you're dealing with raw talent, kids from the streets. and they have a way of thinking about business, about growth, about responsibility that's not similar to somebody who's doing a business.
Yeah.
So I think that I could be a really good, especially with somebody who's really driven to want to get what they want in music, right?
Yeah.
But the word that I threw in there was business. Like, once business hits, you're always gonna find a place where people are gonna. I even came across a place like people thought that like Spotify playlists will pay a lot more, and so people started feeling a little sort of type of way. So I did a little presentation, a little PowerPoint presentation, popped up the accounts, and I showed them, and I broke down the things. This is why I think I would be good, because I was able to also nip it in the butt real quick. Like, no, bro, like you have to work really hard,
extra hard,
to get paid $20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let alone you're talking about $2,000 or whatever it is.
Because the streams don't be mathing. They'll be mathing at all.
So where's the money in hip hop then now? What do you guys think?
Performances,
OnlyFans,
merchandise.
OnlyFans, yeah. I mean, that's always a safe bet, you know?
Check out my page. To the female underground MCs who have OnlyFans. No, I guess where the money in hip hop is, I think managing. I think, or no?
I think it's I mean, yes. If you have a good performer who can sell, then you have jobs below that. So yeah, you can be a good manager of a good performer, right? But I think the product is a good performer with good content, right?
Yeah.
But we're in the age of also like popularity, so
yeah, like your followers matter more than the quality of.
That's another thing, and so like I will be a good. Let me rephrase. I will be a really good manager of people who make good music.
Yes.
Because I will be into that versus like the popularity game.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying.
And it'd be hard to be a CEO and support check out this new artist.
Yeah.
Because I'll be embarrassed.
Yeah.
It's just a business.
Yes.
And you have to be okay with that in your head,
And that's the hard part.
Yeah.
So who wants to go up first? Let's play some music. We have talked for a bit. We actually talked for 51 minutes, guys.
That's good.
So let's get to a quick mini set. Vandal, you want to go up next, or Vanessa? Are you ready to go actually, or are you still working yourself out?
She's good to go.
I think I'm okay to go if you guys want.
Yeah, let's do that. So let's go ahead and set this up. While you set up your little station there, let's talk real quick, you and I, here in the We Dig LA show, broadcasting live from FM Radio 101.5 FM. Also broadcasting live on www.kqbhla.com, and also on Twitch. Our channel is We Dig LA, WEDIG LA. Celebrating 50 years of hip hop today.
Otra servilleta.
Eso sí. So 50 years old, man. Hip hop. It's a little bit older than that. Dude, yo nunca.
Sin contar. 50.
So now that we are celebrating 50 years today.
Did you want to use a rec?
Did you ever... Let me turn off their mic. Sorry about that. So...
He's sounding all sexy.
Yeah, hey.
Did you want to use
the mic? Like, chill out, bro.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
So, now that we're here, we're celebrating 50 years of hip-hop. Let's talk about something real quick.
Yeah.
Do you find it hard to hang around people who love hip-hop as much as you? Or do you actually... Does it make friendship easier?
Interesting.
You can be pretty harsh with hip hop, man, if you don't know your stuff.
Yes, because we're hip hop haters. Like,
I have brought
it's like, because you say if we talk hip hop, I'm questioning you every time on it.
I think there's people that have a lot more passion than others, in certain aspects of the hip hop. So I'm okay with people that know more and people that don't know more. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is, sharing that knowledge on the music, right?
That's true.
So, do you feel like it makes finding friends easier or a little bit harder?
I'll tell you that hip hop has connected me to a lot of people through the music, through the events, the gigs, going to see somebody DJ, Jazzy Jeff. You're just standing there watching them, and you're like, wow. And then the guy next to you, like, crazy. I met a couple people at like Boombox, random people. Yeah, man, I think you connect with a lot of different people.
Because I feel like we together as We Dig LA here, all of us, I think our friendship is bounded by our equal love to music, not hip hop in general, but since we're talking about hip hop,
Interesting, because I met you actually through Rainbow, right?
Yeah.
Actually, we all met through Rainbow.
I met you through Vandal.
Yes.
So I met him through Rainbow, and it was Tech, DJ Tech.
Tech.
Too. And so that was like more on like the club, you know, kind of vibe and all that. But DJing though, we were already DJing. You were DJing already.
Yeah.
I was actually rapping at the time when I met Vandal, I think. And so it's interesting because we were all kind of doing an element of hip hop.
Yes.
And that's why we met each other through someone who was like also in some form or, you know,
a big promoter. A big promoter in LA. Shout out to Rainbow. A big
Jenny.
promoter at the time. I actually met Rainbow in emergency room.
No way. I'm
Yes.
sure. That's hilarious. I want to hear the story later.
You got shot and she shot you?
It was at General Hospital. We met at the emergency room. That's how I
so
ran into her.
funny.
She was in pain. It's crazy. So let's focus. DJ S up next on your turntables. Can you make sure you are on? I just want to make sure. Okay. So keep it locked here to KQBH LP, Los Angeles, California. DJ Essa is up next.
Say sticks and stones, they might break your bones, but the 9mm it will bore your dome. I'm talking about the toe tagging, the body bagging, then niggas are dying, mamas are crying, casket buying, who me dying, leave my family crying. Hell no, I cause them blood baths and showers, send me commissary, mother, them flowers. Thoughts of sorta of leaving my daughters. Hours and hours of fears running through my mind as I pick up the Zig 9. Beef starts with the shove, then ends with the shovel. And this on your remnant of you, but your is out and you're dead and gone. So who'd you rather be, the murdered or the murderer? Cause got me stressed. I check my tech in my vest, then I sing who job bless. Let no man curse. One of us will leave here tonight in a hearse when we'll be tried by 12 and fertilizing days crying. Mamas and cousins and crying babies due to the fact that death is a must. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. Niggas getting bust for in God with trust. So if you're coming to my town and try to slow down, you must be casket. But I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. I saw my name in the book at your funeral. The zigs on my hip with the next clip, cause I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. Lottie-dottie, Saturday night and we like to party. But punks are f***ing around so we might catch a body. Early Sunday morning don't really wanna hurt nobody. See what they tryna get, I already got it. Chump motherfuckers just a scheming on my shit. But little do they know I got the zig on my hip with an extra clip. And I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. Aw, murder commit. And there goes another statistic running through ballistic. The witness say I'm wicked, but that's how I kick it. Cause I'll be the bastard who blast and didn't get blasted. Boy, kiss some caskets. I peeled your wig back, kid. Now sucker, look who died. Body will be identified. Mama and Papa will cry. A man says he'll testify to see me try. But here's that slide upon the same corner where you did. And I'm still facing the bid. Cause I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. I saw my name in the book at your funeral. The zigs on my hip with an extra clip. Cause I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. 6.
It's bigger than the cover. Anytime I hear a brother call a girl up, trying to make a sister feel low, you know all of that got to go. Now everybody knows there's exceptions to this rule. I don't be getting mad when we playing, it's cool. But don't you be calling me out my name. I bring rap to those who disrespect me like a dame. That's why I'm talking. One day I was walking down the block, I had my cut off shorts on right, cause it was crazy hot. I walked past these dudes when they passed me. One of them felt my booty, he was nasty. I turned around red, somebody was catching a rat. Then the little one said, yeah, me. And laughed. Since he was with his boys, he tried to break fly. I punched him dead in his eyes. Said, who you calling him? U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. U-N-I-T-Y. That's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. You ain't a woman. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. U-N-I-T-Y. That's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. You ain't a woman. I hit the bottom. There ain't nowhere else to go but up. Bad days at work give you an attitude and you erupt. And take it out on me, but that's about enough. You put your hands on me again, I put you with your handcuffs. I guess I fell so deep in love, I grew dependency. I was too blind to see just how it was affecting me. All that I knew is you was all the man I had, and I was scared to let you go, even though you treated me bad. But I don't wanna see my kids see me getting beat down by daddy smacking mommy all around. You say I'm nothing without you, but I'm nothing with you. I'm here to really love you if he hits you. This is my notice to the tool, I'm not taking it no more. I'm not your personal whore, that's not what I'm here for. Ain't nothing good gon' come to you till you do right by me. Brother, you wait and sit in the
firm and young with a laid-back tongue. The aim is to succeed and achieve at 21. Just like Ringling Brothers, our days in astound. Captivate them, cause the prose is profound. Do it for the strong, we do it for the meek. Boom it in your Jeep, or your Honda, or your Beamer, or your Legend, or your Benz. The rave of the town to your foes and your friends. So push it along, trails we blaze. Don't deserve the gong, don't deserve the praise. The tranquility will make you unball your fists. For we put hip-hop on a brand new twist. A brand new twist with a whole heap of mystic. So low-key that you probably missed it. But yet it's so loud that it stands in the crowd. When the guy takes the beat, they bowed. So raise up, squire, adjust your attire. We have no time, so wallow in the mire. If you're on a foreign path, then let me do the lead. Join in the essence of the cool-out breed. You cool out to the music cause it makes you feel serene. With the birds and the bees and all those groovy things. Like getting stomach aches when you gotta go to work. Or staring into space when you're feeling berserk. I don't really mind if it's over your head, cause the job of resurrectors is to wake up the dead. So pay attention, it's not hard to decipher. And after the horns you can check out the Viper.
Competition, them try to come sideways, but competition, they must come straight way. Competition, them try to come sideways, but competition, they must come straight way. How's about that? It seems like it's my turn again. All through the years, my mic has been my best friend. I know some brothers wonder, can Piper really kick it? Some even wanna diss me, but why sweat it? I'm all into my music, cause that's how I make tapes. Try to make hits like Kid Capri makes tapes. Me sweat another, I do my own thing. Strictly hardcore tracks, not a new jack swing. I grew up as a Christian, so to God I give thanks. Collect my banks, listen to Shabba Ranks. I sing and chat, I do all of that. It's 1991 and I refuse to come back. I take off my hat to other crews that tend to rock, but the low end theory's here. It's time to wreck shop. I got Tip and Shaw, so whom shall I fear? Stop, look, and listen, but please don't stare. Suggest to the store and buy the LP on Drive RCA, cassettes and CDs, produced and arranged by the four-man crew. And Skeff Anselm, he gets props too. Make sure you have a system with some fat house speakers so the new can rock from Boston, Massapequa. Cause where I come from, quality is job one, and everybody up on it, you know we get the job done. So peace to that crew, and peace to this crew. Bring on the tour, we'll see you at a theater nearest you.
Hey yo, but wait, back it up. Easy, back it up. Please let the abstract embellish on the cut. Back and forth just like a cameo song. If you dig this joint, then please come dance along to the music, cause it's done just for the mind. Now I gotta scat and get mine. Underline the jazz. The what? The jazz move that for the job originates. That feeling of pizzazz. It's a universal sound. Bless the brothers on the ground and the 1-6 below. You didn't have to go. Some say that I'm a soldier cause I once had an orgy. And sometimes for breakfast I eat grits and porgies. If this is a stinker, then call me a skink, I ask. Now check it out, all my peoples in Queens, you don't stop. Now all my peoples in Brooklyn, you don't stop. And all my peoples uptown, you don't stop. That includes the Bronx and Harlem, you don't stop. Now to that girl Ramel, you don't stop. I said because ladies first, you don't stop. And to the JBs, you don't stop. And J Lasso, you don't stop.
You're in the mix with DJ ESA here on KQBH 101.5. We dig LA. Keep it locked here. 101.5. We dig LA with DJ ESA. DJ Vandal's up next. Celebrating 50 years of hip hop.
is in the place right now that never understood the way the KRS got down. Yo, I'm strictly about skills and dope lyrical coasting, relying on talent, not marketing and promotion. If a dope lyrical flow is a must, you got to go with the name you can quickly trust. I'm not saying I'm number one. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stop wasting your money on marketing schemes and pretty packages pushing dreams to the beams. A dope MC is a dope MC. With or without a record deal, all can see. And that's who KRS be, son. I'm not the run of the mill, cause for the mill I don't run. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS One, rock on. Yes, yes, y'all, you don't stop. KRS One, rock on.
You're in the mix with DJ ESA here on We Dig LA, KQBH 101.5 FM. She's making all of us feel all right here, celebrating 50 years of hip hop. Keep it locked. DJ ESA just made me Shazam. That was DJ ESA here on We Dig LA KQBH 101.5 FM. DJ ESA. Why am I out of breath, first of all? ESA, thank you so much for coming out tonight to the beautiful Boyle Heights station studio.
Thank you for having
Bringing
me.
the heat. Sorry for the AC is not working today.
My bangs are done.
Yeah, I'm done. You thought you were going to look cute tonight.
I thought wrong.
So let's talk about your future events you have coming up today, tomorrow, and Sunday.
Yes.
Very busy.
I'm on my way out to go DJ an event right now, actually. That's with Kapuk. It's celebrating his years of being free of being incarcerated.
Yes.
So we're celebrating his freedom.
Shout out to DJ Kapuk, who had 2 shows here on KQBH 101.5 FM. You're gonna have a show here one day.
Yeah.
I still say. So you're up. You're going to DJ his. You're gonna drop a set on his his night Prison to Paris.
Yes.
Yes.
And then tomorrow I have Athena's Garden, which is going to be at the Graph Lab. Shout out to my boy Justin for putting me on to curate the event with him. I'm really excited. We have a lot of really great performances. It's all female graffiti artists as well, live painting.
So we're celebrating female writers?
Yes.
Female artists, I would say?
Female artists, yes. So
you yourself being one?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm DJing the event, and I have Rhyme Style Troop is going to be rocking. She's really dope if you're not familiar with her.
Yes.
Tap in. Miss Clover, great singing voice. She's amazing. Esperancita, love her, sweetheart, and she's got bars. And we also have Orchid, which that's my girl, so she's gonna kill it too.
That's a meet and greet, correct? Right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, and my girl Val9, she's gonna have a meet and greet.
Yes.
So pull up if you wanna get a flick with her, cop some merch. She's gonna be there. I'm gonna be actually playing some of her new joints off the new album, so it's gonna be a good time,
all
guys.
Coming live in Pico Union tomorrow from 1 to what time?
1 to 6 p.m.
Got it. And then Sunday, you have something going on Sunday as well.
Yes, on Sunday I'm actually doing an event. Shout out to House Shoes, who actually connected me with Tenacity.
You dropped something there, a name.
Oh.
DJ House Shoes, that's dope.
Yes, so shout out to House Shoes, Theo House Shoes.
Yeah.
He connected me with Tenacity, and I'm really excited about this event. They're actually helping youth anywhere between the ages 15 to 25, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, help get their diplomas and GEDs. And they're going to have musical programs, so learning sound engineering, production, and whatnot. Nice. So I'm really excited to be a part of that. That's going to be a free event, also family friendly. I'll be DJing in between. Razkaz is going to be rocking a set as well. So
rocking a MC set or DJ set?
MC set. Yeah.
So for more information, where can followers find you?
Under ESA _DJ DEEJAY.
Got it. Say it again, just for those that did not catch it.
So I'm under ESA _ DEEJAY, and it's ESA, not ESA.
ESA. Thank you so much for coming out tonight.
Thank you guys for having me. I had a blast. It was so much fun.
Thank you for celebrating 50 years of hip hop.
I'm happy to be a part of it somehow.
Yes. You're always welcome here in We Dig LA. Thank you. So tonight, again, they can catch you with DJ Kapoop, and then tomorrow in Pico Union.
Yes.
But you could always get more information on DJ ESA on her Instagram. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. And up next, we have the one and only DJ Vandal returning to We Dig LA, one of the original creators of We Dig LA. And here we go.
Like this, man. Hey yo, when it come to text, I'm similar to a menace, but old dog can't come with the damage that I do to a bastard. Keep playing around, won't be nobody strong enough to. Yeah, I leaves them in shock. People get sentenced to life and stress in the box. Most of my friends got murdered, and damn, I feel lost. Wish I was dead when it popped off nobody but me. I got a whole gang of killers, but that's how you gotta think. If you wanna make it alive and all in one piece, it takes much more than them things to. Yeah, yo, Sonny, I'm well connected in the street. We loyal to each other when it come to that beef. We get. Don't worry about a thing done. I forever leave.
Even when it's hard, I'm going to make sure that I'm around to hold you. Will never leave your side until the day I die. I'm gonna recognize that this game can be hard. Long as you roll with me, we are here by your side. Always hold me down, baby. I grew up on the crime
side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job, had second hands. Moms bounced on old men. So then we moved to Shallon Land, a young youth. You're rocking the go-to, low goose. Only way I begin to G-York was drug loot. And let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one and that one, pulling out gats for fun. But it was just a dream for the teen who was a fiend. Started smoking wools at 16 and running up in gates and doing hits by high stakes. Making my way on fire skates. No question I was speed for the combination made my eyes bleed. No question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. Sticking up right boys on board court. My life got no better. Same damn low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick tight click and went all out. Catching keys from cross seas, rolling in MPVs. Every week we made 40 G. Yo, brothers respect mine. I ain't gonna tech now. Bow, move from the gate now.
Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Green, get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
All nice and decent crew. Follow me now. Listen, say hi, take yes, you're rolling hip hop. Say J-roll, just you're rolling hip hop. Redefinition, say you're rolling hip hop. Say Black Soul, come to rock it down. From the first to the last of it, delivery is passionate. The whole and not the half of it. Forecasting aftermath of it. Projectile and I'm blast away. Accurate assassins. Me and quality close like Bethlehem and Nazareth. After this, you be pressing rewind on top your master this. Shining like an asterisk for all those that you gathering. Connecting like a roundhouse from the townhouse to the tenements. Cause all my Brooklyn residents on the heavy regiments. Don't believe, hear the evidence. We're Brooklyn. See that? By the ticket, all can believe that. From where they send the tree at to where the police react. Talent, quality, equality, you tell them what we be at.
Brooklyn, New York City, where they paint murals of Biggie and cash we trust, cause this ghetto fabulous life look pretty. What a pity, blunts are still 50 cents, it's intense. Street sense is dominant, can't be covered with incense. My presence felt, my name is Quali from the eternal reflection. People think your MC is shorthand for misconception. Let me meditate, set it straight. Came to the conclusion that most of these cats is featherweight. Let me demonstrate, walking the streets is like battling. Be careful with your body. You must know karate, you think your soul is bulletproof like Sade. Stop acting like a already, be a visionary, and maybe you can see your name in the column of obituaries. Third grade teacher reading and talking about, I knew he'd amount to nothing. Neighbors like he was the quiet type. Who'd have thought they was frontin'? Talking loud like you on RCA. Get carted away with body parts and trays. What a way to start your day. Yo, it's like 1, 2, 3. Most heavens all in one. We came to rock it on to the tip top. Best alliance in hip hop. Why oh? I said 1, 2, 3. It's kinda dangerous to be an MC. This shot too hard and big. Too much violence in hip hop. Why oh?
You're in the mix with DJ Vandal, the illest, celebrating 50 years of hip hop. Keep it locked for this amazing little sample set.
Live from Bedford Stuyvesant, the livest one. Representing BK to the fullest. Gats, I pull it. Bastards ducking when Big B bucking. Chicken heads be clucking in my back. It ain't nothing. They know Big B handling with the Mac in the act door paneling. Bandaging MCs. Oxygen, they can't breathe. Mad tricks up the sleeve. Wear boxes so my can breathe. Breeze through in the Q45 by my side. Lyrical high. And those that brushes my clutches get put on crutches. Get smoked like Dutches from the master. Hate to blast ya, but I have to. You see, I smoke a lot. Your life is played out like Farmay and the fucking polka dots. Who rock the spot? Biggie, you know how the weed go. Unbelievable. The roll.
This goes out to you. Keep it locked here to 101.5 FM. We dig LA, celebrating 50 years of hip hop. You're in the mix with DJ Vandal. Hey Vandal, play that for me, please.
Biggie, I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Stop the things you do. out to you. Biggie. Your reign on the top was short like leprechauns as I crush so-called Willie's thugs and rapadons. Your reign on the top was short like leprechauns as I crush so-called Willie's thugs and rapadons. Getting that ass quick fast like Ramadan. It's that rap phenomenon. Don Dada. Up Papa. You got to call me Francis MH. White intake like toast. So iron. Was told in shootouts stay low and keep firing. Keep extra clips for extra issues. Who's next to flip on that cat with that grip on rap? The most shady. Baby. Ain't no telling where I may be. May see me in DC at Howard Homecoming with my man Capone drumming up something. You should know my stilo. Went from 10 G's for blow to 30 G's a show to 0 G's with hoes I've never seen before. So, Jesus, get off the notorious. Us before I squeeze and bust. If the beef between us, we can settle it with the chrome and metal. I make it hot like a kettle hit. You're delicate, you better get who sent you. You still pedal shit. I got more rides than Great Adventure. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. On your wall, on your wall, on your wall.
The bridge is over, 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 bye-bye, the bridge is over, the bridge is over, it's coming in, he dance, slip a sense, down with the sound called BDP, you want to join the warrior, you must see me, you can't share one Marley. Chanting Marley Marlin, my rhyming like the gay. Picking up the mic, man, them don't know what to say. Saying hip hop started out in Queensbridge. Saying lines like that, man, you know them can't live. So tell them again, me come to tell them again. Guan. Tell them again, me come to tell them again. Tell them again, me come to tell them again. Guan. Tell them again, me come to tell them. Manhattan keeps on making it, Brooklyn keeps on taking it, Bronx keeps creating it, and Queens keeps on faking it. Here's an example of KRS-One. Here's an example of KRS-One. They wish the battle be the people, but they cannot. They must be on the dick of who? DJ Scott La Rock. God, we don't complain, nor do we play the game of favors. Boogie Down production come in 3 different flavors. Pick any dick for the flavor that you savor. Mr. Magic might wish to come and try to save you, but instead of helping you out, he want the same thing I gave you. I finally figured it out, a magic mouth is used for sucking. Roxanne Shante is only good for steady fucking. Shannon Molly Mall is really only bluffing. Like Dougie Fresh said, I tell you now you ain't nothing. Compared to Red Alert on Kiss and Boogie Down production. Say ease and I'm on, I miss say ease and I'm on. Say KRS-One, you know them can't understand. We're moving over there and then we're moving over here. This name of this routine is called Live at Union Square. Square, square, square. Ooh, what's the matter with your MC Molly Mall? Don't you know that he's out of touch?
I'm the verbal spit, Smith Wesson. I unload with 6 spit, the quick wit, the split a split second. Bomb with a lit wit expression. You hear it tick tick, then you test it. My my saliva and spit, the split thread and the fiber and bits. So trust me, I'm as live as it gets. Everybody claimed it the best and they had the throne since Big is gone. If you ask me, they dead wrong. My flow is hotter than the flash from the click when the hammer slaps the bullet on the ass from the clip. You wind up in a room full of my dogs. I have you feeling like a fire hydrant in a room full of dogs. So come now, get on, get on. Tough talk turns to can't we all just get along? You get blazed when the mic's off, shot when it's on. You probably duck when they laid the gunshot in your song. My gun stutters when it speaks to you. Other to repeat to you, nothing to clip to give a speech to you. Me and Premier, we kinda the same in ways. We both speak with our hands in dangerous ways. Rap now is a circus of clowns, a whole lot of lip from clicks. I probably wrap circles around. I'm the next best to reach a peak, formerly known as the best kept secret. I guess that I just leaked it. It's tragic like the havoc of a nuclear bomb. Voice 5-9. It's tragic like the havoc of a nuclear bomb.
Fresh out the gate again, time to raise the stakes again. Fatten my plate again. Y'all cats know we always play to win. GNG to the stars, son. Haters took the too far, son. So that's all for you. I'm wiping out your whole team. I'll splatter your dreams with lyrics to shatter your schemes. The badder you seem, the more lies you tell. The more lies you shall. Now by surprise you fell into my death trap, right into my clutches. Stupid, you know the God must bless every single mic he touches. I've suffered just so I can return harder. Wanna be the starter, around, make you a martyr. I'll make you famous. Turn around and make you nameless. Cause you never understood how vital to me this rap game is. Save it and hold that, you catch a hot one. Rhymes to chase a fake down soon as I spot one. Clip. Do you wanna mess with that? Gangstar. One of the best. I'm nice like that. It's all good. In this business of rap. Full clip. Do you wanna mess with that? Gangstar. One of the best yet. I'm nice like that. It's all good. So I suggest you take a
Attention, please. Attention, please. This here feels like a whole entire world collapse. Bust the rhyme now, MOP now. What you want now? 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 What you want? No, cut that fool. They wanna act stupid, gun butt that fool. When I cock that tone, run your damn jaw. We ran and lay you up in your own blood pool. Hunt you down, run your ass down. Unleash the house till the niggas to gun your ass down. You frontin' like this was a thing in the past. With tattoos over the scars left from your ass. Think lopsided, bust they got cross-sided in the subways. They rob trains running alongside it. See, motherfucker, we don't play for that shit. And if you want your shit back, you had to pay for that shit. Your little costume, this is a proper room. Get you in the night or early in the afternoon. We taking your host while we pass through in the shirt off your back. Run that door.
I got you backstage, give me the keys to the Escalade. You think you cute, ho? Take off the Gucci shades. I give my dog to you, you dirty. They all 730, rock the ski mask, whether it's June or February. I take your show money, take your throw money. Look at that fool, cause I don't know money for my peeps that hate slow money. I put them in the industry so they can come and take all your money. Wish I could bring Pun back. Run that, wish I could bring Pun back. Run that, wish I could bring Pun back. Run that, wish I could bring Pun back.
You can catch me in the cherry red 150. Ooh. Got the grizzly locked in the stizzy. Pop the glizzy doing 60 down a one wizzy. Drunk pissy. Trying to cruise through the avenue while my peoples are popping bottles up in Sue's rendezvous. That spun the UE, lost the hubcappers back to the shack. Came back in a what's that? Straight from Paris. Chicken Debbie's baby cabbage, very yellow nice. Bird, cherry radish, fresh out the dealer. Got the whoop for the squealers, wear a vest for the killers. Nothing that's cause it's realer in the big apple. Where it's quick to get the shit tackled. Enemies spit at your best friends. Kidnap and trust no one. Got beef buzz, yo. You don't need no one. Talking about that you owe him. I'ma go for Dolo. Scarface without Manolo. One deep, Bobby solo. Bustin' deep, throwing bolos. It's hard. It's hard work, baby. I just lost 100 pounds. I'm trying to live. I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying alive, baby. Don't bust me once. And it's so hard. That's my wife. I pay for the. Get your own, you heard? Just wanna crush my wife. Just wanna take my life.
With the style, check 1 2 check 1 2 Jack wreck the rhyme, hell yeah. When I'm on the mic, I like to speak free. Yo, As easy as it may seem, MC is not a capability for most to possess. You gotta catch up and take the time to create. Construct their men straight, so whack the men straight. Drinking the V8. I'm like a baseball player on track, got on still cleats. Represent the conscious style until it hits the streets. My backbone, attack back home. Got mad rap tones, I destroy fake mad lib beats and crack a jack clone. It's time for lunch already, yes, past lunch. I eat MCs like Captain Crunch, I attack and I punch. Rapping is such different style that's unlike yours. Whack MCs, I point you out and point out all of your flaws. All of your jaws get broken. Style's no joking. Battling, straight up battling is what I'm provoking. But I'll die before this whack MC infects me. Hip hop industry to the point I cannot breathe. But if Wild Child dies before Wild Child wakes, I pray to God to step down and take down all them fake MCs. Pretty please. I got the vibe. 1, 2, check, 1, 2, 3. Wild with the style. Check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2. Jack wreck the rhyme. Hell yeah. When I'm on the mic, I like to speak free. Down with the licks. Jump straight from the bass onto the kicks. Not freestyling MCs, fall down straight in the pits. My name is Jack. Spontaneous freestylist when I can stretch. Brothers drive me so hard saying my rhymes I ain't wrote yet.
Real, y'all. Taking you on another one. Julio Iglesias. Make it cream like that.
Yo, first of all, son, beat the arson. Many brothers I be sparking and busting mad like inside the dark. Call me dough snatcher, just a brother for the rapture. I hang glide, holding on strong, hard to capture. Extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. Then I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifested. The guards work like appliances. Dealing in my cipher, I revolve around sciences. The ninth chamber, you get trapped inside my hallway. You try to flee, but you got smoked right by the doorway. No question, I sing it back right to the essence. Your whole frame is smothered in dirt. Now how you resting? Well, I be trapped by sounds locked behind loops. Throwing niggas off airplanes cause cash rules. Everything around me black as you can see. Swallow this murder one verse like God degree. Then analyze my soundtrack with satisfaction. You adapt like the flashback chain reaction.
AK's black, bust back like 70 max. I'm all that street niggas knowing my steez black. Raw G, you know we coincide with me, see? Marvelous business, for society.
You're in the mix with DJ Vandal here on We Dig LA KQBH 101.5 FM. DJ Vandal taking it easy. Celebrating 50 years of hip hop with the one and only Mad Lion. Keep it locked here. Peace.
Come back alone, boom day. Mad Lion, they on microphone. Alright. So just step up. Boy, what's up? Put your crew to the side, they go to go front. Buckle up, and catch your grill. Don't need the gun, cause you get hurt still. Think who no wicked, tell them to come. I have me fist, me no need not a gun. Now go touch you if you don't touch me, boss. If you touch me, boy, you must bite the dust. Bad boy, rude boy, bring your face, now skin up. Decent person with an evil touch. I don't bother nobody, I dance back and clutch. It is the program, boy, you must get.
Dropping Tribe, DJ Vandal.
We was in
the back of the joint, cooling out. And I saw this girl, asked her if she like it like that. Nod her head, yes, therefore I didn't stress. Let my beat keep knocking, cause we rockin' like that. But as if you didn't know, put my mic inside your brain, don't diss, home bitch. It's the rhyme, it's the beat, the vibe all together that makes the competitors sound like this. Really do I care, yo, I let down my hair when the music's up loud, man, I Jones real bad. Lyric overload in club, in the boat, in Jeep, in America, tribe going mad. Females ride while my just ride with the songs we creating and musically relating. Sex taught by bodies in short. Meanwhile, they boot shaking on some punk shit faking. Wait, I can't front stick, man. There's a few who really come to do what they say they gon' do. Back at the bench, there's no car branch. Everybody gon' move when we say move. So, do you like it? Say yeah if you like it like that. Yeah! Do you like it? Hell yeah if you like it like that.
Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away.
I must have been on some occasions. I went out like a punk in a chunk, or a sucker or something to that effect. Respect I used to never get, cause all I got was upset when it used to be like, and try to sweat it and like the lip. For no reason at all, I can't recall roller seas in my face. Down the hall, kicking it in the back of the school, eating chicken at 3. Wondering why's everybody always picking on me. I tried to talk and tell them, chill, I did nothing to deserve this. But when it didn't work, I wasn't scared, just real nervous and unprepared to deal with scrapping, no doubt. My pappy never told me how to knock it out, but now in 95 I was surviving, a man on my own. Look around with fat lip, yes, shit get blown. I'm not trying to show no macho is shown, but when it's on, then it's on.
Dressed funny like a leprechaun. I chop rappers up like chicken Szechuan. Set the squads off like a slave auction. Hey yo, my zodiac sign read caution. On stage I make you see to and off on. Yo, my age and algebraic equation. This one song I hit him with a portion. Son of fifth or son, armed at the door, son. In military dice, war quick draw, son. You don't want no more, son. That's when more come. And drag every avenue to all gun. Y'all all done. Ladies and gentlemen, select a weapon at the gate upon entering the roots. Instrumental and spark. Try to talk it. We hit them like the LS60 if a market. South Philly clip a hole into it and park it. Take sneaks, chains, and rings and bracelets. Split back this like we the therapists. Adrenaline, fifth mic terrorists. Once again, once again, once again, ladies and gentlemen, once again, once again,
smoke a split with a clip, but there's still no mountain high, you know. Or wide enough to touch the naughty, nappy, nasty, the nasty, trashy, happy, pappy. That's happy to be nappy. Me and Ben Rock went spots in flocks and groups and troops with timber boots and gel suits. That's how I roll when my hair do dope. When the will I got wanting competition ain't dope. Beat you, break you, broke you, smoke you, take you, send you to your little group on mute. Sooner or later, you wanna flip, tell them full, send me half with a and all that other Ringling brothers. Sporty, naughty, hot bar, greater than HOI, shin, slam the flim, flam, and then jam. You can run, but you can't hide, you can't go far. No matter where you go, there you are. There you are.
Woo.
sis. Toast this rhyme, smoke this rhyme. Hey, when we're rocking upon the mic, we rock the mic. Right. Pass the fun to the tunnel like it's busy till I'm dizzy. Never pass it to you fizzy, cause the guard gets busy. Who is he? Damn, just about to go decipher when I hit the dress. Bottle by your can of fresh striper. So tap the bottle and twist the cap. Come on, tap the bottle and twist the cap. Tap the bottle and twist the cap. And pass it around the room because the ruby all that. Well, I'll be coming around the mountain with my whole Susanna. I'm peeling off the caps like the Hicks in Alabama. Check the grammar and the stamina. I'm shooting on my horn, Timberland boots stomping. 40 drinking ball. More liquor, choco filter, let me rip it, then I kick it. Tap it once for my brothers, dip it, then I sip it. So Xerox the zip code, I'm in the mo perfecto. Hallelujah, here I go. Watch me flow and let go. Troubleshooters, smoke the fool like a dictator. Choose to hit the fader, now I play the commentator. So let me swing it from the rhyme to the concrete jungle. With the king, Aries Mackin, ruling over knuckle. Heads to the bed, course right, said Fred. Lock him up with the beeswax, kick it to him, dread. Yo, pass the peas, please, party pooper. Party stop, 64, I'll give you more if you're screaming on the block. Red top, won't smoke the pills, though, but if you drink it too slow, you might catch a steel toe. Just keep the cipher moving, everything's be fine, and the 40 stops here until I finish my rhyme. So tap the bottle and twist the cap. Come on, tap the bottle and twist the cap. Yeah, tap the bottle and twist the cap. And pass it around the room because the ruby all that.
Let's trace the hits and check the file. Let's see who bit the dissect the style. I flip the script so they can't get filed. At least not now, it'll take a while. I change the pace to complete the beat. I drop the bass to MCs get weak. For every road they trace is a scar they keep. It's when I speak, they freak to sweat the technique. I made my debut in 86 with a melody and a president's mix. And now I stay on target and refuse to miss. And I still make hits for beats. Parties, clubs, and cars and jeeps. My underground sound vibrates the streets. MCs wanna beef, then I play for keeps. When they sweat the technique.
Yes. You're listening to KQBH 101.5 FM. Let me lower this. DJ Vandal in the mix.
Yo.
Thank you for coming out, man.
Thanks for inviting me to my old stomping grounds.
You're welcome anytime. Just let me know 24 hours in advance.
2 forms of ID, 24 hours in advance.
Please.
I don't think I've seen you spin in a while.
It's been a while, dude, actually.
Yeah, dope. Hey.
Yeah.
Speaking of being in a while, you have a show, actually an event coming up.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
So next Sunday, during the last couple of years, I've been putting together a Volkswagen. So I started getting into the Volkswagen community. I'm throwing a mini car show close by.
Yeah. You a DJ?
Yeah, I'm gonna DJ.
He's gonna DJ.
Yeah.
I'm on the bill, but it's still questionable. But I'm gonna try to make it.
In other words, he's gonna flake on me. So
he won't be there. I'm just getting you ready.
If anybody is available to take me one spot, you can, regardless if he shows up or not.
Where can they find you for information on booking, replacing me one?
So you can find me at VW_Vandal63 on Instagram.
Got it. Now, this event, where is it held at?
So it's going to be at Tony's Saloon over on 7th Street near the...
Mateo?
Just about.
It's about.
Yeah,
That's
just about.
downtown?
It's like the closer to the Boy Heights area.
Nice.
By the bridge, 7th Street Bridge area.
What date?
That's going to be Sunday, August 20th.
Oh, nice.
And it starts at 4 o'clock.
Bunch of B-dubs?
There's going to be a bunch of B-dubs. We got the whole parking lot going to be full, and the next door lot is probably going to be full. We're expecting maybe about like 30, 40 cars to pull up.
That's going to be fun.
So everybody's invited, 21 and over to get in the bar. So we got permission to use the bar for, beverages. And then next door we have Pizzanista, which in my opinion is one of the best pizza spots in LA.
Yeah, your opinion.
My opinion. Yeah, that is based off that's my favorite pizza spot.
Nice.
But yeah, we're gonna have pizza sale or whatever. They're gonna half off on whatever.
Yeah. Now, you built this Volkswagen, right?
Yeah.
From scratch, because I remember you bought it and it wasn't even moving.
So when I brought it over, I bought it from my compadre, and when I brought it from South Central to Silver Lake, it had no brakes.
Yes.
So I had to drive it with no brakes. I was just using the emergency brake, and of course downshifting because it's a stick shift. So downshifting to get it there. So I had to like take the whole thing apart and put it back together.
Nice.
And don't sweat the technique. That took forever, but you got it done.
Yeah, I actually got a lot of it done within the last year. I put
amazing. And then he went full blown. That's the car you drive now.
Yeah, that's my daily driver. Like it's pretty much like all brand new wiring and everything.
Wow.
I'm gonna reserve every single joke I have about Volkswagen, so just I don't want to get canceled. But so again, this Sunday coming up, the 20th.
The 20th, not this weekend, but the next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're gonna be again more information on your Instagram. What's your Instagram again?
At VW_Vandal63.
So Lattes, do you have anything coming up anytime soon?
No.
Solaris.
Oh, Solaris. Sorry.
Hey man, your minute's over. We're done.
I didn't see the queue, man. My laptop's blocking your.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
I just want to make sure we check in before I step out.
Yeah, no, we're good to go. Private events coming up, a bunch of stuff. Just a lot of like work actually through the Lalma Live. Nothing major, but keep up to the
Private
Instagram
events.
as Solaris. There's always stuff coming up. You know, actually, you do have an event. Sorry, August 19th. I'm DJing for La Liga La Calle.
There we go.
For their battles. That's gonna be a.
Echo Park?
Actually, no. It's like a place where like gangsters will be at and all that good stuff. So come through. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, it's gonna be like at a venue, and I think all ages from 5 to like 9.
Oh, nice.
And then from there, they kick them out, and then they start.
So for more information, where can they go?
At Solaris, SOLARE, and a bunch of S's. In fact, 7 S's.
Got it. We'll post a flyer on We Dig LA for both events, or all 3 events, even DJ ESA. Her events will be posted. Shout out to DJ ESA for coming out tonight.
That's dope set.
Keep it locked here. Up next, we have Soul Together here on KQBH 101.5 FM. Don't sweat the techniques. Guys, take it over for now. I will be walking over to making sure the next show is set up properly. So you guys can talk.
We can talk about him right now.
Yeah, he forced me to play more A Tribe Called Quest. So it got done though.
I mean, you had to do it.
I was here for that.
Yeah, I had to add it into
Shout
my.
out to me though. Hey, don't set the bro. For real.
Someone take the wheel. I'm about to step out.
I'll handle it. You want to do it?
What's that?
Take the wheel on that
so you
side.
can turn it off when the time is right.
I think I forgot.
I'll show you. Give it. Solaris.
Say hello.
Yeah, just say whatever you want to say about We Dig LA.
It's funny because he's walking out and he's telling me, say what you want to say, but just say something because I'm leaving. Nah, but shout out to ESA. Shout out to actually DJ Survive who was in the house today. Shout out to DJ Vandal. That was dope to watch all these people DJs out here from Los Angeles. It was really cool to have a collective of people who do what they love, and they were here to showcase all that good flavor that they got. Vandal, you played some really dope jams, stuff that I grew up kind of listening to, which felt really refreshing. His mic was the one that was...
The fuzz, right? The buzz?
He likes to have it loud. You see that?
Yeah.
He wants to make sure he hears himself.
Honestly, I was trying to hear myself on that one. I felt like I was a little low.
I don't know.
But now I just got into this one, and I feel like
that's it.
I hear it.
Maybe it's your headphones too, though. Maybe it was.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah.
But Vandal, it was really good to see you, my boy. Dope.
Appreciate it, man. I'm glad to hang with you guys. It's been a long time for hanging with both of you guys. So
I know.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, to actually still be doing what we do, right?
Yeah. I mean, 50 minutes of the first part of the show was all just chopping it up about music, so that's
it was
always
fun.
good.
Yeah, I had a good time, and I'm glad that you guys brought. You know, like he had told me to do a set, and I didn't have time to put a G-rated set together. I saw as I play all instrumentals, I was like, It's hard.
It's tough, man. It's tough to put these sets together sometimes. I think people don't they don't see a lot of the work that gets put into being a DJ and setting up these sets for us.
Yeah, especially